Fortunately,
49ers,
EDC doesn't seem to listen to you. I don't think Harbs does. But if they did, what would your preference have been with playing on Saturday? Not necessarily you specifically, but the team in general, I guess Lamar and the offense, and coming off 19 where the team was rested.
I don't want Pittsburgh to
get in the playoffs.
Yeah. We were in the same scenario, actually.
I know. And this is why it's such a prevalent conversation, because of what happened in 19, rest of the starters. So everyone has PTSD. They're like, oh, you got to play them this time around. You don't want to get rusty. Do you feel that way?
I just don't want Pittsburgh to win. And in 2019, Pittsburgh had to win as well, but the team that they needed to lose won. So by halftime, they already knew. I only know that because I remember talking to Juju, and he was like, yeah, we didn't make it anyway. I was like, well, I'm still trying to.
I mean, that's still the case for.
Yeah, that is still the case. So
they won't know, though, this time around because they're playing on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know I want to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So, all right, then let me ask you, because there's another conversation about whether the Ravens should intentionally lose the game for a couple different reasons. You've got beat Pittsburgh, knock them out of the playoffs, knock your divisional rival, turn them out of the playoffs. On the other hand, you could, if Pittsburgh wins and Buffalo loses, Buffalo's looked pretty good the last couple months, you could knock them out by allowing Pittsburgh to win. And even if Buffalo wins, Pittsburgh wins, they get a worse draft pick.
This is too much for me. Oh, that is...
So no one in the locker room is thinking about losing the game on purpose.
No, I maybe Kyle will show me a TikTok that you're talking about with these scenarios, but I don't.
If Buffalo loses and the Ravens beat Pittsburgh, Buffalo's a 7. If they beat the 2, you guys would pay Buffalo. This is just, look, we got a lot of free time, so you gotta discuss all these things.
I want to beat the daggone Pittsburgh. I just, I was like, and I got gamed last time we played them, so I really wanted to. Yeah, I just want to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Did it feel like getting an A on the group project?
No, I didn't. You said that. I wasn't saying
that. Oh, you said that?
I said that.
Oh, when did you say that?
I was after the game. Yeah, because I did play about 8 plays before I, had a little caffey. But I was like, hey, we won, number 1. I'm like, I was like,
you were changed so quickly.
That's like the guy that, you got the project. And like, okay, so what part are you going to do? It's like, I'm going to do the intros. Like, what are you going to do? I'm going to do the middle. What are you going to do? I'm going to do the end. What are you going to do? Well, I'm going to sign it at the end. I'm just put everybody's name. So like, that's how I felt. But what the shirt said,
it's a lock or something.
It's a lock, which was pretty lame.
It's a lock?
Yeah, I thought they could have came with a better little catchy slogan.
Wait, you're telling me the Ravens had money line?
It's a lot. Mortgage on. No, so like one year was like the North is not enough.
Yeah.
Or like it's a lock just seemed lame.
Yeah. Kings of the North.
Kings of the North was
that was
cool.
fire. And Game of Thrones was popping.
Yeah, it's like it's a lock. It's like
I don't actually M&T Bang?
I was playing on the words of flock. I really have no idea.
I have no idea what it just wasn't cool.
We'll have fire for the playoffs, I'm sure.
It just wasn't like cool at all. I'm like, dude, come on. Whoever, came up with that. I also did not know they brought those shirts to San Francisco.
Why?
The equipment. Because I guess there was a chance we could have.
Cleveland. Oh, if Cleveland had lost.
I just didn't. It's kind of crazy. So it's like.
Yeah, if Cleveland had lost.
I guess they made shirts for Ravens, Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland probably had theirs, It's just, it's interesting. It's interesting what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
The shirts that they make, I don't know where the crap they go, but.
They get sent to like other
countries. Do they actually get sent to?
People,
wow.
Yeah. I mean, that's the meme. The meme is you lose the Super Bowl.
You can't really sell them. You can't really. Could you give them? You could give them away.
Yeah. What? All right.
It's a lock.
Oh, let me take that back because I'm seeing the Lions have the same thing. So maybe it's a NFL
like locked.
Oh, the Lions have it's a lock. Oh, that's lame. Okay, that's really lame.
So we'll have a different playoff slogan. We'll see what it is. How did it feel to get the 1 seed?
Not the greatest. Only because I really wanted to play in the game.
Yeah.
But once I got, and at first I was pretty pissy. I was pretty pissy.
Oh, you were being a drama queen?
Yeah, I was honestly about to leave the game. But But, as I sat there pondering, soaping, trying to, not,
Yeah.
I was away from people, so nobody, it's not like I was like in the middle of the bench, like, talk to me. One of the guys leaned over and said, hey, man, nothing can be bad, man, because God created it. I said, amen, brother. I needed that. Nothing can be bad because God created the good and the bad. And if it's created by God, it can't be bad. I was sitting there like, you right. I'm finna tape this up and go back in.
And the trainer was like, no, you're not.
Well, I did try to tape it up, and then, frick, I still.
Why were you on kick block? Are you normally?
Yeah, I know. I actually asked to be on that. My special teams coach was like, dude, you're not. Yeah. You're never, yeah. So, anyway, after I got over that, then it was slightly more enjoyable. And it felt good, but like they say, man, it's a lock.
It's a lock. The Ravens are in.